Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo October 27, 2024. You're expressing your affection and joie de vivre more confidently and optimistically. You might spend more of your leisure time learning and sharing ideas. Your sense of the bigger picture helps you thrive, and you have the feeling that you're making your luck and creating your success. Today and this week, you're also getting a handle on your work or chores. Organizing with an eye out for eliminating unnecessary or frivolous things can be in order now. You're finding ways to be more productive. Work, daily routines, and health can be areas you are reworking and refining from the ground up. You're on the lookout for a new way to streamline these things. Be especially alert for opportunities to change your life for the better by merely simplifying. Mars retrograde periods are never enjoyable for anyone. This is particularly true for you, as mighty Mars, the red planet, is your planetary ruler and guardian. Any time your planetary ruler is spinning out of orbit or slowing down, you feel as if your entire life is on hold and obstacles crop up at every turn. With Mars in a pre-shadow phase and approaching a retrograde in emo, tie-ins and desires will be very fired up. This is why we must face karma regarding these themes from years past now. Above all, do not use your emotions as a weapon at this time. Being yourself could be healing. In the past, you may have experienced issues with showing up authentically in your work life. Do not be afraid to try again, as the moon in Leo trines Chiron retrograde in your sign. The fiery energy will encourage you to be courageous, confident, and bold. You have a fantastic personality and cool hobbies that you could share with your coworkers within reason. Do not hide who you are. You could find that your coworkers, or even your clients, are excited to get to know the real you. Today's aspect will arouse your emotional nature. Try to keep your heart open to all that you feel, the easy feelings and the difficult ones. There is no reason why you can't have a few days of being down in the dumps emotionally, while at the same time treating yourself well with a balanced diet and exercise. And don't forget the water you are supposed to drink in ample quantities. Try to experience your emotions with total acceptance, so as not to impede your health consciousness. Today's vibrations are going to bring the temperature up a notch in your private life. They will encourage you to express your feelings for better or worse. There will be something of the new, improvised and passionate in the air. You will have a better understanding of your situation, desires and sentiments, and you will want to express them. You may even discover certain hidden sentiments inside yourself. 10 days before Mars is due to not only return to your romantic and creative sector but to spend the rest of the year here, a friendly aspect to Venus in an adventurous part of your chart is bringing a small taste of things to come. Until Venus returned last week, the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence has been relatively quiet, with Mars returning soon to help her out. With Pluto back in direct motion in your career sector and starting to move forward, as the pace of this professional year starts to pick up, having the right balance between work and play becomes more important than ever. The moon's only visit to your romantic sector while Venus is in an adventurous part of your chart should be the one and only time that her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together gets this kind of boost. However, today's romantically charged lunar vibes are the forerunner for Mars' return to your romantic sector in 10 days, from when he will spend the rest of the year firing things up on the romantic front. Our eyes in the sky. Sometimes, it's just one of those days when the energy in the air feels a bit misaligned. You know those times when you're ready to dive deep into a meaningful chat, but the other person is lighthearted, focused elsewhere, or just on a totally different wavelength? It's like two radio stations playing over each other, a bit jumbled, hard to connect. And guess what? That's perfectly okay. We don't always have to be on the same page at every moment. Instead of pushing a conversation or trying to make things click when they don't naturally, give it a little space. Take a breath, release any pressure, and remember that every relationship has a natural rhythm. Pin the conversation for another day when both of you are ready to engage with open minds and hearts. That way, you can come together in a way that feels aligned and comfortable for everyone involved. Now, let's embrace the beautiful, supportive energy flowing in the realm of personal connections today. This is an ideal time to focus on nurturing those special bonds with friends, family, or anyone who truly lifts you up. The stars are inviting you to lean into those relationships that make your world a little brighter. Think about planning a cozy get-together, reaching out to someone you've been meaning to reconnect with, or simply enjoying a quiet, meaningful moment with a loved one. Reflect for a moment. When was the last time you shared a laugh so big it left your cheeks hurting? Or had a heartfelt conversation that left you feeling lighter? Those are the golden moments that refill our emotional tanks. Today, let yourself be fully present and appreciate the people who make everything feel a bit more magical. And let's not forget about the positive physical energy in the air today. If you've been feeling the urge to try something new physically or make self-care a priority, this is your day. Whether it's setting a fresh fitness goal, tackling a challenging sport, or simply taking a long, peaceful walk in nature, today is about honoring what your body needs to feel its best. Sometimes self-care is a high-energy activity, like a workout that boosts your confidence and strength, and other times it's about rest, allowing yourself a rejuvenating break. What do you feel drawn to today? Maybe it's a mix of both. Self-care isn't one size fits all. It's all about doing what makes you feel recharged and ready for what's ahead. But when it comes to financial matters, today's energy suggests taking things slow and steady. The cosmic forces are encouraging a mindful approach to spending, so if you're tempted by a purchase or a financial opportunity, take a step back and consider it carefully. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of buying something new, only to have a little buyer's remorse later. Today's guidance is to avoid any hasty decisions and to trust that you'll know the right moment to move forward on financial matters. Have you ever found yourself regretting a quick purchase? Today, think of it as a gentle reminder from the universe to protect your resources and keep your goals in sight. This energy isn't about limiting yourself, it's about empowering you to focus on what truly matters. And on an emotional level, if you find yourself feeling a bit more guarded, embrace that, too. The universe is sending a nudge to honor your own boundaries and protect your energy where needed. This heightened intuition is your cosmic superpower today. You're sharper, more perceptive, and highly attuned to when someone or something isn't quite aligned with your highest good. Have you noticed recently that it's getting harder for anyone to pull the wool over your eyes? Trust that instinct. Sometimes, people bring their own agendas into conversations, hoping to sway your perspective. But today, you're equipped with a deep sense of clarity. Use this gift to navigate tricky conversations and situations with confidence and grace. Stand firm in what feels true for you, and know that you're exactly where you need to be.